What is going on, Marvel Rivalers? It is your boy Chaos Pro and Skinny Lad Chris, and we are your Marvel Rival podcast hosts, the number one Marvel Rivals podcast. Chris, how are you, my boy?
I'm doing better now. I've been a sick little guy. I've been a sick little, very sick little dude. I don't know. I'm doing better now.
So,
Sad we had to miss another week.
yeah, so sorry, you guys. Me and Chris, deep apologies from us. We haven't been consistent after our last 50th two episode. I don't know how to say that correctly. 52nd episode. We took another week hiatus. We did 50, then we took a break. Did 51, took a break. 52, took a break. Sadly, Chris got sick for like the whole week. He was bedridden. I got sick the week before that. And so we apologize for the inconsistency, but me and Chris are back. We're feeling joyful and goody as the season is about to end. And we wanted to catch up with you guys as a fan base and whatnot, as well as we do our podcast thingy. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm rambling. But we've got a lot of stuff, fun stuff to kind of go over. We're going to be covering just the weekly skins that are just getting released. We're going to be talking about Daredevil. We're going to be talking about the Dev Vision. We're going to be talking about the patch notes. We're going to be just talking about just duh. All right. You know what I'm saying? So we've got lots of fun stuff to talk about. But before any of that, if you guys can, as always, per schedule, we got to say it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as me and Chris would like to continue doing these content streams and podcasts for you guys. And yeah, I mean, leave a comment below, saying anything you guys want to say at the end of the podcast. If you make it to the end, what's your favorite topics, all that good stuff. All right, now that the plug is out of the way, Chris, how have you been? Where have you been? What is good? What is up?
I don't know. I've been pretty good. I've just been sick.
Yeah,
So when you're
I
sick, you're just sick.
I've
So
noticed
I mean, I've been decent though.
I've noticed you have not been playing at all.
Yeah, I have not played much of the season, like very much. I think maybe in total I have like 30 or 40 games, which is not that much.
Do you want to know how much I have already?
Oh man, how many do you have?
I have 30 games in ranked, and that's just in ranked.
Oh,
I have over 650 matches of quick play this season.
that's a much.
All
But
right.
for Lord farming though, I get it.
All right. So, yeah, do you know why I have so much?
Why is that?
I am, and I'm not kidding you. I have been on the grind. I'm projected to hit it probably next week. I should be Lord complete, full blown Lord completionist by next week. And I'm going to try to hit the top 500. I'm going to try to just get it in there, like probably in the last couple of days. We'll see. I'm going to try like my hardest to do it. I got some homies I'm supposed to be playing with. Maybe if they get time to play with me, we'll see. But I'm going to try to be the world's first one above all Lord completionist. The only thing is I really want to try to hit Lord. I really want to hit one above all um by the end of this season, because the end of this season will probably be my best chance to do it, since it's so like it's not so far within reach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just got thing done literally right before this call. So I only have Magic, Mr. Fantastic, and Venom, and they're already all in Centurion. So I'm chilling.
It's kind of insane you're gonna be fully done with them.
I'm playing a lot of Moon Knight when I'm done. I'm just putting that out there.
I
I
don't know. That's crazy to me because I only have like six lords.
Yeah. I have taken a lot of pride into doing it. I would have been done. I have officially 1,000 in hour game, like game hours. So yeah, but I will say I would have been done like 400 hours ago if I didn't focus so much on playing ranked and always trying to hit eternity every season, and just playing like I have like 60 hours just alone on like 7 heroes. So if I hadn't done
Yeah.
that, I would have probably been done way sooner. But yeah, I'm really excited about that projection to hit that. And then me and some friends have been playing just nothing but quick play and just having fun and just enjoying it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the first topic, Chris. We've got skins this week. We've got a whole bunch of fun goodies. For those are not aware, I stream every single day, as well as Chris tries to stream every single day. There is rocket skins right now to obtain on Twitch. They are free Twitch drops. If you do not know about it, go over to Twitch. You can either watch us or whoever your favorite streamer is, and you guys can essentially get some free little goodies, an emote, I believe you can get yourself a skin as well as some title cards. And yeah, we got the Twitch drops right now, as well as the Ignite is happening this weekend. I believe there will be another Ignite exclusive skin, so make sure you guys watch that this weekend, especially since they'll have a grand finals situation where you can watch it the last day to get that last exclusive skin. So make sure you guys get those as per usual. And then we have the brand new Hella skin, and we have the brand new Emma 2099 skin. Chris, what are you thinking, man? What do you think of the new Hella or Emma skin?
I think the Hella one is, I don't know. They give Hella too many good skins.
Yeah.
I hate playing hit scan and they just give Hella all the best skins. I think that one, I don't know. Okay. So for me, it's a close call. I think I like that one more than Symbiote.
Really?
Yeah. Mostly because it's green and my favorite color is green.
Wait, your favorite color is green?
Yeah.
I thought it was pink.
Really? The
Yeah.
pink is like
You
third
lied to me. You
or
lied
fourth.
to me. No, I'm just joking.
The green,
Green is
green
good.
is where it's at.
Green is good. Yeah, I do like green. I'm also a red guy, red and blue. Yeah, I do. I just gotta say, I like these new skins they got. They've got all the new summer skins, and they've got new Halloween skins looking like they're coming out. But yeah. With that being said, enough talk about the skins. I know you're all really here for. You're all really here for Daredevil. Let's talk Daredevil. Daredevil is in bound, Chris. What did you think of the trailer?
I think he's okay. I'm not okay. I'm so excited for just a melee character, and I hope he's actually good because I was excited for Blade originally because I thought he was gonna be way more like I thought he was gonna be the main new melee character, but then they turned him into Gun, and I wasn't as big of a fan of Gun.
Right.
So, but Daredevil, he seems so much more like techie. Like everyone's comparing him to like Genji, how like his reset his dash on kill. He has like a deflect. He has a dash. Like he seems way more up like my alley of characters. I'm actually really excited for him.
You think he's gonna be like Genji? Does
Yeah,
he?
he has a lot of similarities.
I looked at a lot of this trailer. Does he get a reset when he does his dash?
On kill, he gets the pull in back.
I did not know that. Wow. I haven't spent. Here's the thing. I'm actually trying. I watched the video a good amount, but I didn't want to like spend a whole lot of time doing it because I really want to be surprised. I'm a huge Daredevil fan. He's like one of my favorite superheroes in Marvel, next to like Cap and Spidey. I love Daredevil. Like I just love his story, his background. I like that he's obviously like very religious and he fights. He's very Catholic and he's like all about being like vigilante. I love Daredevil. He's like absolutely one of my favorites. I mean, he's a blind warrior, and I think it's so cool. I am very excited to play this character. I will say a little bummed out because you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of melee. It's not always like my thing. Like I've played just about every character at this point, and I do tend to lose interest when it comes to melee. So I kind of knew that was what was going to be the case with this kind of character. But I mean, nonetheless, this kind of character could change my mind. I mean, if he's got a unique kit, or if he's unique enough, I will really probably want to play him. I mean, I played the crap out of, you know, Captain America like forever.
Yeah, you
And
played a ton of Cap.
during that, what was that, the big head mode? I got like top 30 in the world for that like
Yeah,
little
you're like,
title.
yeah, you nonstop played the Cap in the big
I
head mode.
have like I think, and it's like not on my account, which I'm bummed out, but it's like there's probably 60 hours of playing Cap on my account that is not accounted for. And I will say I really don't like I really don't have much interest in playing Cap anymore for like a while because wholly burnt out am I on that, and that's very brawl heavy, right? So
Yeah.
if Deadpool doesn't entirely increase my interest, I probably won't play him too long. But I'm definitely gonna get him to Lord on day like 1 or 2, whatever I can, and have fun with it. But yeah, he does seem pretty interesting. I'm very excited to see like this next season because a lot of the new patch notes and everything seems to be a pretty big shakeup on the meta. I don't know. Do you think he's gonna
Yeah.
be? Do you think he's gonna be more brawl, or do you think he's gonna be more dive?
I
Or
think he's gonna be he looks I don't know, he seems like he can kind of brawl, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell to be honest, because I could see him maybe like dashing in, like kind of dive style, but I don't know how good his damage is actually gonna be, like in brawl as well, if that makes sense.
right?
So I don't know. It looks like he has decent burst damage though, which is like good for dive.
Yeah. I only fear that I I I just really want to know more about his dash ability. I want to know how good that is because
Hmm.
like the dash is really that's not just the engager, but it's also the exit, you know? So
Yeah.
if he doesn't have a really solidified or solid like escape option, if it's you know, because we watched Blade, right? When Blade came out, we were like, oh, this character's gonna be crazy, he's gonna be hella good, you know. And then obviously he had his reasons to why he wasn't good and strong. Obviously the healing reduction and all those other things. But like we were like, oh well, he's got a gun and swords, so like this character's gonna be dive, and he ended up not being dive at all. He ended up just being like a full blown brawler, you know, and you kind of almost sit back with your gun half the time and only engage with the swords if you needed to. So it will be interesting to see how he plays with from a brawl perspective or a dive perspective. So I'm kind of still on the fence. Like I don't know where to place him yet until we get in game. Which, by the way, I will have access to this character. This video is being recorded on Thursday today, so technically this video will probably be out on Friday, which is tomorrow. I'll have early access to this character later in the afternoon. So I'm definitely excited to sink my teeth into this. I think he's going to be a blast, and I'm kind of happy too because of the whole Lord thing. Like I don't have to worry about playing other characters. I can just focus all of my attention on playing him. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Also, his ult is really like good, I think. I think his ult is gonna be really, really good.
Yeah. Explain to me like what do you see from it? Because from what I see, it seems like it's a status effect.
It's like it blinds everyone in the radius.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. I can't tell if it's doing damage to them. I like because for some reason we're like right at the end of this clip, he's doing damage to everyone or just only Angela, but then Punisher's taking a bunch of damage for some reason.
Yeah. I mean,
So
it looks like it chains onto them. Similar like
yeah,
Soul Bond or like the Luna Snow Bond that you get. Like it kind of like it looks like a life force, like it's inhaling. So it.
yeah. I will say, you know what will be interesting is if because right in that trailer, he's using it right in front of everyone. So like they all get hit by the status effect.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you can start the ult far away and then zip in and it will still have everybody in the effect.
Right.
Because his ult's 8 seconds long. So like that's pretty decent time.
You know what I thought they were gonna honestly do with this character, which I was hoping for.
Hmm.
I did want the grapple hook. I think grapple hooks for his like you know, I think it's so cool that like he has like billy clubs that are actual grapple hooks. I think that's always been cool. Um,
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be because I thought they were gonna go into like a stance, like a stance hero where he has a billy club, he switches it into nunchucks, or he switches it into a staff, or he shifts it into like grapple hook, things like that. I thought that's what that's because they every this whole like Angela was a stance style kind of hero, Blade's kind of a stance
Mhm.
style hero, and I thought that's what they were gonna do with this, but they're not. Also, did you notice? Does he have a double jump off of a wall run?
Yeah.
So yeah, Genji or Black Panther.
That too. He's the wall run plus the jump. I don't know. He has a lot of comparisons to Genji, but
Did wait? Hold on, I
oh
can't
wait,
remember.
you just reminded me about
Genji
something.
didn't have a wall run, did he?
He had a wall climb.
He had a wall climb.
Yeah, he had a climb.
Hanzo had the wall run. They
No,
both
Hanzo
did.
just had a. Yeah, they both had a wall climb.
Yeah,
Hanzo had a double jump, is what you're
that's
thinking of.
right.
So did
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Genji.
Yeah.
But you reminded me.
Hmm.
Recently, they've been loving to do the thing with characters where, like, I don't know if you knew this. Daredevil's E is two separate abilities in one.
What is it?
So, like,
Like I said, I
you
didn't
mark
watch a whole
someone.
lot of it because I'm trying to
Yeah,
not
you
be too
mark
too
somebody,
surprised.
and then yeah, you mark somebody, and then you have two options, and one is like you hook straight to them, and then the other one is I think it's like the deflect.
Oh, where he does like his nunchuck thing.
Yeah, I could be wrong in that, but I'm pretty sure it's like I don't know which abilities, but I know once you activate it, you have two options. Which like it seems like they like combining multiple abilities into like one. They did the same thing with Blade, like you said, and kind of like Angela. So I don't know. It's
I,
kind of
I
yeah. I mean, it's interesting, but I feel like sometimes it can make the kit kind of crazy.
I will say I did make the joke. I was like, they'll never add this character to this game. Like, what are they gonna do? Add another character with billy clubs? Like, we already have Widow. They added a character with billy clubs.
That's
Batons.
so funny.
I think this is the third character or second character that has billy clubs. Who else has billy clubs? We have Widow, him. There's one more, isn't there?
Wait, Widow him.
I feel like there's one more. Am I crazy?
I don't know.
I feel
I
like
don't know
there's.
if there's one more.
I mean, there's not billy clubs, but there's like axes.
Yeah, there's axes. That
I.
I'm.
It's just
It
crazy to
kind of
think that. Yeah,
counts.
it's crazy that we're actually getting two billy club characters. All he needs now is a sniper, and he'll be ready to go. Yeah. So, anyways, Daredevil seems sick. I am excited for it. We have the we have the Dev Vision coming up. Dev Vision, Chris, dude. All right. What is some of the takeaways that you saw from the Dev Vision that you probably are really excited for,
Division.
Chris?
I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember what they said about the division.
Chris, this is so chalked.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what they mentioned.
They mentioned things about like they're gonna be bringing cross plat progressions. I actually think
Oh,
that's
about that.
that's cool.
That it's cool, but it's not what a lot of people think, actually.
Right.
So
I just know
it's kind of iffy.
I've got the Spider Scarlet skin for the PS5 that I've been wanting to add to my collection forever. So now I can finally do that. That's gonna be a thing. Hopefully we start getting some skins for like Xbox exclusives or like PlayStation
Yeah.
exclusives.
Oh, I was going to say that you can't you can use your PlayStation or Xbox account on PC. You can't merge your account for the skin.
You can't?
No.
All
So
right.
all it means is like if you have the skin on console, you're gonna have an account with just the console skin on PC. So you can't merge them.
Oh man, they're chalking this up. Well, there's that. They also talked about obviously the new characters are coming out. There's what was it?
Oh my gosh, the Namor team up.
Dude, the Namor team. Okay, so you know, that vision's part of the patch notes. I mean, the division wasn't that long. Obviously, they obviously
This was a
mentioned
pretty short
it
one.
was
I
like a
remember.
4 minute
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I mean they showed all the new skins that are coming out, like the obviously the ones you see on screen. Um, I mean, yeah, the cross progression and all that. They didn't really add a whole lot, um, because it is the mid season. But the patch notes, Chris, dude, they cooked. Did they
I
not?
think the patch notes is where it's at.
Yeah. So okay, we're gonna go over the patch notes. And we're gonna give us our like kind of thoughts on it. We'll start it off with just this, basically down the list. We're gonna do the duelist first. Mr. Fantastic, Chris. He's getting that one juicy second immobilized effect when he grabs onto people, and
Okay.
it's not the backshot one. It's the two arm
I was
grab.
I was thinking about this. What like that is I think people are underestimating how strong that is. Like I don't think it's gonna make him like really good or anything, but it's like that's a pretty significant buff.
Yeah. It's
Because
a
like you can't do anything. You're immobilized. Like I think people like people forget it's not just a normal like you're not slowed, you're not like grounded. You can't shoot if you're immobilized. So like you're completely locked out, but you can still get hurt. That's just like as strong of CC as you can get, pretty much.
yeah.
Which is why it's probably only 1 second.
All right. We're just gonna jump right into Phoenix getting absolutely
Oh,
horrendously
absolutely gutted.
gutted, dude.
Yeah, bad.
Holy moly. So, for those who are not aware, this chick is getting her melee nerfed, she's getting her flight nerfed, and her ammo nerfed. Basically, her melees will no longer create that um, spark on your head that will add to the, when you shoot, you get the, obviously you get the counters on top of your head. If you get three, they explode. The melee no longer stacks onto it. Her primary fire will no longer, the ammo will no longer be replenished when you fly. And they added a 1 second cooldown when using your fly. So after you do the flight, you can't instantly fly again for one whole second. The reason why they did this, and I didn't think that this is the direction they were going to go into, but there was that Beyblade tech that she has right now, which
Yeah.
is just broken. She essentially has I would say it's probably considered an exploit right now because it's not really meant to be like that, where she has a melee cancel, which allows her to do shoot melees or something like that. And it allows you to speed up so much damage that can literally explode. She does better melee damage than a melee brawler character does. When she's
Yeah,
like,
it is so strong of like like you said, I don't think it's that bad of like a bug.
right,
Because it's definitely not meant to do that. Like for sure they didn't intend that. But even in like tourneys and stuff, it's like you just run straight up to a Lunal and just like keep melee spamming and you can kill through it. Like it's
you
so
can kill
insanely strong.
supports so easily. Yeah,
Yeah, and
so
everyone's like you have to use it in pro play. Like you have to do the Beyblade to win.
yeah, I'm happy it's kind of gone. I mean, she's still gonna be. I think she's still gonna be very strong. Like she's still.
Oh, yeah, it's not like she's unusable. She's still gonna be very like good.
I feel like every time Phoenix Jean Grey is in a video game, she's always top tier. She was really good in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, a very old year game that came out a long time ago. She was really
Marvel vs.
good.
Capcom.
Was she in Marvel? Yeah, she was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Really
Mhm.
good. Oh my god, X Factor. Jean.
Dark Phoenix, X Factor, bam, instant kill everything.
Instant kill everything. That was, yeah. And then she was also in the, I think it was Black Order, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Black Order. The Thanos family. She was like really good in that. She was a DLC that came in. Dude, they were some really good. There were some. She's always like good whenever she comes into a game, bro. Like, what the heck are they thinking, dude?
Yeah, they
But yeah,
always just make her broken.
always, man. And then Hella's going to be receiving a pretty interesting buff now that when you use her crow, it'll apparently be faster. It'll be used faster. Like it reduced the startup cast time, which is kind of cool. And she's gonna get 25 bonus health. I mean, people are mad about this, Chris.
I think
I don't think it's that bad.
I don't think it's that bad, but I think it's definitely one of those weird changes where it's like, who name one person right now who's saying hell is weak, and not one. She's just like fine.
She's tired. She's fine.
It's just kind of like it's just like a random buff. It's a little sprinkle on top just for
Yeah.
fun.
I don't think it's super duper bad, but bro, Chris, the next one.
This, Nightmare Fuel. This one's actually Nightmare
What
Fuel. I don't know what they were thinking.
What the? What the? I
This
almost
one's
swear.
crazy.
Oh, I'm about to swear.
Yeah, I don't know what they were cooking with this.
Dude,
It's so weird.
what the dude? Honestly, it's. I said, oh, Dad, I'm about to swear.
Like I don't know what they're cooking with this. Okay,
All right.
Salak's ultimate ability, it got slightly oh my god, slightly more float and more sting because everyone she really needed that like bad.
Right.
So now her self slow rate during Dance the Butterfly from
Okay.
30 to 15.
I can
so you're
explain
faster.
this. I can explain this.
Yeah.
So when you enter that circle, you move at a 30% slow rate, right? As a big circle. Now it's
Yeah.
15% slow. It's not 30. It's like quicker. So now you're gonna be like,
So you're twice as fast.
you're twice as fast.
You're twice as fast.
It's cut half of that. It's cut it in half. And basically now it does like more damage. Like what the heck, dude?
Yeah. Okay. And it's not like I'm so confused on why they did this. It's not even a small like buff. It's like 20. It's 20 damage. It's 170.
My girl, my
So, like,
my wife downstairs is
what
like,
is
what
happening?
the heck, dude? Jesus.
But it's so broken. It kills any DPS or support now. 2-shot.
I don't know why, dude. Like,
Why? It doesn't need to.
We didn't learn from this. Why are we buffing her? She's already
Are we
good.
forgetting why we nerfed it the first time? Are we forgetting why we nerfed her last
Nerf
patch?
for shurikens, buffer ult. I love the logic, dude. This just fantastic, man.
Okay,
Man.
her shurikens are way too weak now. We just have to buffer ult. It's the only way.
It's so
It's the only
bad,
way to make her
Chris.
shurikens better is if her ult can 2-shot and
Yeah.
make it faster.
All right. Well, moving on to moving to past the duelist because that's Jean got nerfed, yay, and then they're like, but we want to throw in a curveball. Here's Psylocke for you, and we're like,
I'll be honest, the speed one is so crazy to me.
I really feel like we got a trick and a treat on that one.
Yeah, they know.
I know.
They picked the right month to give us this patch.
Yeah. All right. So strategists, we have 4 strategy changes. I would say 3 nerfs, 1 buff. I'm going to start it off with the buff. I'm really excited about this one. Rocket Raccoon is getting a nice little revert. He is getting his ultimate damage boost, not the shields. He still has the shields. But his ultimate is getting brought back to 40% damage boost. It was 25. So originally, Rocket's ult only used to do damage boost and used to do 40% damage boost. Now, his ult got changed into a ult with shields, and his damage boost got knocked down to 25%. Damage boost now is going back up to 40. Chris, the possibilities, the endless possibilities of things that you can do with 40%.
Yeah, the Venom combo, Strange combo, kills everything. So does Venom.
No.
I mean,
No.
everything.
Magic one shots with her blade now. Like her
What?
Yeah, no. If she ults and she shoots the projectile, that will one shot anything.
That's diabolical.
And 40% damage, it pierces now. That thing pierces.
That's crazy.
Yeah, me and Surfer was actually the one that brought this up. He's like, Magic's gonna one shot everything. I'm like, yes. Like, what in the heck? She's gonna be actually diabolical, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
40% though is a dream.
I'll be real. 40% seems insane. It is insane.
It is.
It is crazy.
Just double
But
down.
like, it is insane. but I think it's fine because like they they buffed Rocket and then they added Phoenix to the game. They can just one shot his ult with like no repercussions. So like, I mean, it's fair. I think if you add an ult that can instant kill his ult, right? It's fair to buff it.
Right.
I think this was kind of needed. 40% is crazy,
I love
but
how you go.
I don't know.
It seems crazy because it is crazy.
It seems insane because it is insane. Because I don't know. They're just like I thought they would buff some. I thought they were gonna buff its health. You know, just
Yeah.
make it harder to break. But they're like, nah, just like make Prime Thanos Rocket and just give him every patch into one.
I would say maybe make Luna's damage boost 25%.
Mmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like you get
Yeah.
40% because it's stationary for the rocket, but because she's mobile, I think you make her have the 25% because that's mobile equals better, right? Because you can run around, heal, 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 turn on the switch, turn it off, move around, move around, move around. Him, it's like, hey, this thing is here. Now that it's here, it's gotta have like, obviously we're gonna have to give it like a big boost because it's stationary. So you have to make the most out of the area that we're providing here with this ult. So I would say maybe revert or maybe make Luna's damage boost less, much less. I think that would be much more easier because it's too easy to pull off. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I don't think Rocket's still going to be good. I think he's still very lackluster healer. I just don't think he's in a good spot right now, especially because of Jean Grey. And even with Jean Grey's nerfs, I don't think it's going to make a sustainable economy for him. But,
Hmm.
40% is nice. I mean, the off chance that people, they really, I like that direction. It's not too bad. Why don't you talk about Jeff?
Okay. I don't. This one just kind of makes me feel bad.
No, I don't. Nope. Nope.
Like
Nope.
I feel bad a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like he's cancer and I hate cancer. So I mean, let's just cure it. So
who likes sushi, dude?
they nerfed his passive where he takes only where he's like it's 70% reduced damage to
To
his
his
head.
to his headshot.
Now it's 50.
I like
And I
that.
think, you know what? I think it's fair. I think it's a valid nerf. He's kind of running rampant. I think making him easy to kill is kind of fine
He has too
in
much.
my eyes.
I think he just has way too much sustain.
Yeah, it's after like it's after they buffed his ult too. Like
Yeah.
he had a little too much going for him, so it's good to knock him
He's
down a little bit.
everywhere right now. Like I looked
Oh
at
yeah,
the
he's
top.
every game.
I looked at the top 500 leaderboard. The
Oh,
top
he's in pro play. Every pro play, he's
all pro
like
plays
every
using him.
tourney
The
in him.
leaderboards, the top 3 leaderboards, all have a Jeff in there. 2 support mains have a Jeff, right? And then the rank 3 player is DPS Jeff this
Yeah,
season. It's
I mean he's
crazy.
way too good.
It's really strong right now. This is the get your guys' fix out now. I mean, that's a pretty distinguishing hit. Like that's a pretty big nerf. People don't realize how strong that is, but that's very strong because it
I
makes
mean
him.
20% is gonna be really noticeable. Like
Yeah,
especially if you're getting bursted, like you'll
yeah.
get killed quick.
I mean, if you think about it, if you do the math, right? So like 70% is like for every magazine that you shoot, like 3/4 of it doesn't feel like it's doing anything technically. So bringing it down to shooting pretty much only half the bullets instead of 3/4 of your bullets to do that, that's a couple bullets less if you think about it. It's a pretty. If you're hitting all headshots, I'll use like a Punisher for instance. You'll have to shoot far less bullets, far less. It's not just like 1 or 2. It's actually a good amount. So I mean, it's definitely a lot more helpful because he has way too much sustain. I think they need to nerf his self sustained bubbles. They're way too strong. Either they nerf the bubbles or they make
Yeah,
the cooldowns like a little longer.
I think the bubbles are okay. I think if you were to nerf something, it would be the speed.
That or the bubbles itself, like they provide way too much damage boost for as often as you have them. Or sorry, not damage boost, healing boost.
Yeah.
He's
He's kind of stacked right now. He's just good.
he's been hitting the gym.
He's just really good right now.
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger is going to be receiving a small nerf, which is nice. This was coming. Her alt cost is getting nerfed by 200. It's going to be going from 4,300 to 4,500. They're on this path where they're just always raising the bar for the costs of these alts. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think that's really going to do anything. I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think this is mostly a change to stop. Like, I think anytime they raise ult costs, it's to try to stop like triple support.
yeah.
But
Well, the real winner of
oh
this,
yeah,
the real winner of these nerfs. This guy got it the worst.
yeah. Ultron, he's just homeless, broken, homeless in the street, in the alleyway, and
Dude.
sitting in a box.
So, Chris, what the hell did they do to my boy? I loved this character.
Okay, okay. This is like so sad. Okay, so his drone heals. They got nerfed by 5, which is for the main person that has it is 35 to 30, and you might be thinking, oh, that's not that bad. For the person who has it, the AoE is 5. It used to be 10. Now it's 5.
So now
You literally get like farted on by Ultron. Now you don't even actually get healed anymore. You just get 5 healing.
So if you're standing
5
next to
healing
him,
a second. That's less. Okay, I was saying this earlier. That's less than a Namor turret DPS.
yeah. So if
Like, it's so sad.
Someone made the joke earlier. They're like, "Hey, I wonder if the bots can now kill you, or if the bots can kill the other bots now through his heals." Basically, if you're standing next to Ultron, like the person that has the drone, he's getting 30 heals per second, and the person standing next to him will no longer get 10. They get 5 heals a second. That is terrible. That is so bad.
That's awful.
I genuinely feel
That's so
bad.
awful.
It's well deserved, but
It is well deserved, but man,
it's so bad. And then energy cost will be going from 3,400 to 3,700 because he does get his ult quite fast. I will be honest, it's a bit too fast. That's actually a pretty substantial change. So,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That there's one thing I really don't like about the Ultron changes, and it's because I mean the devs know obviously what's good and what's not good because they like watch the like pro play and stuff and just like ladder.
right.
So like, and everyone is so like open about what they think is good or bad in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially content creators. And I don't like the way to make triple support bad is like it doesn't really work because like they nerfed his healing to stop triple support, but all that does is make it so he can only be used in triple support. So like Ultron, he's not usable in double support. It's just not. Like 5 healing is like pathetic. That's
You
like
guys better get your Lord farms out now, because
yeah, you better do this patch for next one because he is not gonna be easy.
You're gonna be losing like half of your heals technically, half of the heals. It doesn't sound like half, but it's half. Like anyone standing next to anyone, you won't be going up in 10s anymore. You'll be going up in 5s. That's gut wrenching bad to your proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for the most part, I do kind of think that it's good though, because that means that you can just you have to rotate the actual drone now. You can't just like, obviously you're going to have to think about who you have the drone on and then rotate it. That's what I do anyways. So we have new team ups. We're going to go back into the other adjustments, but we have the new, Bestial Hunt, the Daredevil. You know what's funny, Chris? Daredevil's getting a team up with the Punisher. I love Daredevil. I literally collect the comics. For some odd reason, why did I forget that Punisher and Daredevil are like allies a lot of the time.
Yeah, that they just happen to always like
Yeah,
team up
they're
together.
always teamed up, right? So like I'm thinking like why is Punisher getting a team up with Daredevil? Like I don't understand. Like wait, what? And I'm driving to work as I'm hearing this. I'm thinking like that's weird. Like that's a brawl character. That's a gun. You know, like what are they? What are we gonna do here?
And you're like, oh wait, they actually have interaction.
Oh, hold on a second. And I'm like thinking they've only ever been in like the live action show together. They've only ever been in like a billion comics together. It's I'm like, yeah, dude, I had a total, and I mean total mental blockage. I was like, dude, how did I? That's like saying like, why is Bucky with Captain America? Like when are they ever together?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're gonna be getting a cool team up, giving Punisher a secondary smoke bomb. I'm juiced for this, Chris.
That looks cool too. Like
Yeah,
the effect it has.
it blinds the enemy that is used on, and it does see it seemingly does solid damage.
Yeah, I wonder how long does it last?
I want to know, does it give damage boost like Cloak? That's what I really want to know.
Oh, that would be strong.
I
Anything
mean,
that gives damage boost is always going to be good.
yeah, I isn't there an effect that happens in the smoke already for his normal grenade?
I think besides just making it hard to see, I don't know.
I've always wondered. I've never actually genuinely tested. I always just use it to retreat. But yeah, I mean he's gonna get 2 grenades now, so now he can grenade if he really wants to. So that's kind of cool. I like that. It makes Punisher have something viable. I think that's kind of cool. Have a Punisher and a Daredevil on the same team,
Mhm.
dude. That
I'm a big
sounds.
fan.
I'm a fan. That's so cool. Oh
Okay, this
man.
next one, this next one is like I actually am like exploding with joy.
Wait,
So
which one?
the more okay, yeah, honestly, a lot of them are pretty goated, but just Namor.
Oh, I know how much you
Namor's
love
team up with
Namor. You
Hela.
love Namor. Namor.
Yeah,
Namor.
I've been loving him so much recently, and okay, the video does it so much more justice than like the description sounds.
Right.
But it gains a new title, Dirge ability with team up, and basically what it does is it makes like a giant splash, and that gives the reduced healing.
Right.
And the reason I say the video does it way more justice is because that hitbox is not small. Like it is very wide, and it seems like it's very like easy to aim. Like you just click on the ground and it kind of just makes it splash up.
Right.
That ability looks broken. And there's also a part in that they don't say, but it's just a built-in team up between the two of them. Hela, when she kills someone, it spawns a Namor turret.
Oh my goodness.
And I can't exactly remember, but I'm pretty sure it works both ways. I think Namor also spawns turrets when he kills people.
Yeah. So if you get a headshot, it's no longer the martyrdom like style Call of Duty thing where you leave a
Yeah.
grenade. It's got a freaking turret now shooting next to you. There's no
That's so strong.
way.
I feel like that's gonna have to get banned out. Like I like even if his team up was just making the splash of damage and it just did damage, I think that would already be a good team up since Hela killing people makes squids. But making it so it's reduced healing is like it's so strong. Like that's
Yeah.
such a strong ability. And it's AoE. Like it's really big AoE.
I mean, dude, this might be the new season of Hella and Namor again. Like
It might be.
season zero,
Yeah.
season one, a lot, like all over. Remember how strong Namor was when Hella was around as well. Like Namor and Hella were just
Yeah, Hela,
strong.
Namor, Luna would just be the thing.
Yeah, it was really good. And then, I mean, if Hella wasn't in the game, then he played Gamma Squad. Squad. The fact that he's getting removed though from the Gamma Squid, kind of fire. But I will say, again, uh, does this count? If you get, does it count for his proficiency to have the squids pop up for Lord?
It should if it spawns a squid.
That's interesting. It's a what do they call a maestro or maestro? Something like that. A Medistro. I don't know. It's something very like unique like that. And then obviously they're removing the him from there. Then people are talking about this like, oh, well, Magic's getting a nerf. It's like not really. It's just a team up nerf. Like team up, I don't really consider team up nerfs like that much of a big deal. Other than like sometimes they are a big deal because certain team ups are really strong. Like obviously the Gamma Squid is gone. That's a big deal. I don't think that this nerf is going to be that much of a change. The Magic's getting her team up with Doctor Strange reduced. So she's gonna have instead of a 15-second cooldown on that chain ability, it's gonna be a 20-second cooldown, and it's gonna apply a maximum range slow effect from 60% to 40%. So you're not going to be as slowed in it as you were. I mean that thing was keeping people pretty slow, but yeah, she's getting that toned down. And then Hela and the Thor team up, um, it's gone. It's completely gone. No more reviving Thor and Hela. So that's a thing.
Yeah, and in their words, the Ragnarok Rebirth team up has been banished to hell. So I think they it's gone.
Yeah. So
It's
that
out of there.
I'm cool with that. And then so we're back to the adjustments, dude. What do you want to talk about first, Angela or Venom?
I think Angela. Hers is kind of interesting.
You like that? I like it. I think it's a nice little quality
I think it's
adjustment.
good. I think she needed it.
Yeah. So she is essentially her divine judgment, which is where when she's flying, she drops down to use her axes, her axe of Ikers. Um, Originally, it would give you 30 bonus health, and now it will give you 40 bonus health every time you get a hit on someone. And then your allies, instead of getting 15 bonus health, they're going to get 20. So this is a quality of life kind of thing where it's like she's actually going to have somewhat of good sustain when she's dropping down to fight. She won't get completely bursted down as easily. I mean, 40, if you think every hit you're gaining just about, a good solid couple extra more health than you normally would, which is nice. So I'm excited for that. I really enjoyed Angela this season so far. But Chris, dude, Chris, they cooked on Venom.
Venom. Oh, he's nasty. He's gonna be so nasty now.
He's
Okay, so
already,
for
I think
I
he's
know,
already the best
okay,
tank.
I think he was already good. I don't know if best tank, but definitely up there.
Right.
Okay, so they're buffing his ultimate, and now applies a third. Okay, this is like again, they're having to do a lot of reduced healing, and his now applies 30% healing reduction to enemies hit lasting 4 seconds. 4.
That's like
So
Blade.
like that's long.
That's a lifetime. That's a
And that's
lifetime,
right,
Chris.
and you have to think that's really gonna be strong with Venom's ult because that's half HP bar gone, and then anti straight after.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be pretty tough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it though. I
I
honestly
think that's a cool change.
I
Yeah.
think it's it I think they kind of realized if you have ultimates that just pump out nonstop healing, and if the game has the ability to just let you go triple support and let you heal like crazy, and like it can just be hard to out damage because like there are moments where if your team is just playing perfect triple support, or like the enemy team is playing perfect triple support, you just won't kill them.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes it's not because your team isn't playing good. It's just because the enemy team is playing like perfect triple support. They're all locked in. You just can't kill them. Like, you sometimes you just need those tools to kill them. And I think it's like it's kind of sad. Blade is just not in a good spot, so like he isn't viable to use in that way. Like, it's not worth being like, oh, I'm swapping to Blade so I can anti the Luna ult.
Right.
Like this season, not a single soul has thought to do that because it's not viable.
Yeah. I don't know. Blade, like, he's getting changed. Wait, did we just go over
I
Blade?
don't. Me? No, no, no. I
No,
went
okay.
over Venom.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Blade, dude, Blade, they're buffing him. I don't think this is enough.
I I think they're too scared to change him in a meaningful way. They're
Dude,
taking too long. Like,
bro,
yeah,
they cooked on some heroes already and left them the way they were. I would rather Blade be a problem and a cool new character and then just tone him
yeah.
down. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if that's really their method nowadays. Because I mean, look what happened with Torch, dude. They
Oh
got
yeah, Torch ran rampant after he got
they just
buffed.
buffed, and then they're like, oh shoot, like this character is actually nuts. Let's tone it back down. Yeah, Blade's going to be getting a buff. His increased Daywalker dash secondary attack. So this attack, if I'm correct, I looked into this. His secondary attack, I think, is his sword dash, or in general, I don't know if it's his gun and sword dash, or if it's just the sword portion of it. But they're increasing the range of if one of not if not one of them, but both of them from 4.5 meters to 6.5 meters. That's a huge jump. 2 meter difference is for a dash. That's a huge jump, dude. Chris,
Yeah, that's
that's
insane jump.
insane, bro. I mean, not only will he have the ability now to like actually like get out, but to engage. And then this part I think is really cool. They're increasing the duration of each slash speed attack gained during Bloodline Awaken from zero point 0.7 to zero point 0.1. What this means is that when you're doing your attacks, the counter, right? It'll go up, right? And it's instead of dropping down, it's gonna stay there. Is that right? So the speed of how fast it climbs is faster, and then they're making a new effect where landing all 4 hits with the whirlwind slash grants a 1 speed stack. What that means is that it'll basically go from like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it will jump. It'll skip 5 and it'll go 6, 7, 8, 9. And it'll basically like it'll just jump. So every 4th hit, if you're going fast enough, it will skip a stack, which is kind of a buff because it means that he can reach to his 10 count a lot more
A lot
faster.
faster. Yeah.
Giving him more damage. More damage gives him more heals. So yeah, I think these are good. I think it's a good push in the right direction. Now, if they start buffing him again, it can get a little scary because this is what you call creep buffs. You know what I'm saying? They'll creep
Yeah,
him in,
power creep.
power creep him. So, and then everyone, I gotta say, this is they finally did it, Chris.
Finally nerf Torch.
They gutted him.
And I mean, I like to think this nerf will actually impact him.
I think it will. We don't know how much. I feel like he's still gonna be an issue. I just don't want to. I don't want to hold my breath.
Yeah, I think it'll still be an issue. Okay, for Johnny, they reduced his damage and his mobility. So, very valid. He needed both those things to be nerfed, clearly.
Yeah.
So he got two nerfs, I would say, to his damage, and one like kind of just gameplay mechanic change. So they reduced his hit damage per projectile from 5.5 to 5. That's important that they said per projectile because that means his like shotgun blast is like going to be doing way less damage overall, I think, because that's counting each pellet.
Right.
So it's like -5 damage or minus 0.5 damage for each pellet. So that can add up. That could be a good nerf. The other part is his speed is from 900 to 850, which is that's good.
That's his left shift ability. His super speed
Yeah.
mode, like his gas tank mode,
Yeah,
that'll be
that's
getting
good.
nerfed. That's a good change because that thing was busted. And
He's
then
really hard to hit.
Yeah, I think that hopefully this is the end of all Torch era. I mean, he was already.
Oh, and this is the gameplay mechanic thing that I think is a good change. So the fire cluster now has a 0.5 delay before the ammo comes back to replenish. I'm pretty sure this is to stop the melee cancel.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I think since it's like a 0.5 delay, you can't shoot melee and then it'll be back already by the time you do that.
Right.
I think they don't want people to do that anymore.
Right.
So I think that's like I think you'll still be able to kind of do it, but it's not going to be as efficient.
Yeah. But for the most part, I think this is a good right. We have one more change. I'm not happy about this one. Iron Fist, dude. His the best way I'm not going to say the name because I butcher the name of his abilities a lot of the time, but I will say what ability it is. It is his block punches. So when you do your block, right? He does his blocks. He goes into that rapid punch mode. It's the I'm gonna say it. The it is called the Yatji Chunkon. I probably butchered that. I can't pronounce it. I've tried so hard. But basically, when he goes into that estate where he does that really fast, like punches, they really fast,
Yeah.
not his primary, but his essential like secondary, like he blocks and just does the rapids. That is going to be getting a his fixed damage will be going from 9 to 8, but they're increasing percentage damage of the enemy's max health per strike from 2.7, Chris, to 3.1.
That's
Why?
crazy.
That is the highest it has ever been. 2.7 was already the highest. 3.1, dude, he is
Yeah,
actually going to blow up tanks now.
yeah, he's actually going to be an insane tank buster. I don't know what you think, but I didn't really think he was that bad, Iron Fist. I think this meta was just not. I think the reason he wasn't played is because none of his like people he was good into were being played. So like he's not that good in the meta.
Right.
But I think he's like fine. I'm kind of surprised they gave him such a good buff.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm indifferent about it personally.
I'm not against it. I'm like it's kind of like the Psylocke buff in my opinion, where it's like no one was really saying Iron Fist was that weak.
Well, the scary part is that this also applies to his ultimate, Chris. So his
Yeah,
ultimate now will actually it'll be
it's gonna
actually
shred. It's gonna shred.
it's gonna shred. It's gonna be so scary. So so yeah, pretty much that's all the patch notes. That's pretty much everything. I think we're on the last topic, Chris. I'd like to know, who do you think the 4.5 winners are? And who do you think the 4.0, the ending of the season, who do you think the end of the season winners were? And after this new patch update, who do you think the winners of this new patch notes are?
Okay, I think this season I would say the winner is Jeff.
Yeah.
That's like my one very clear, distinct winner is like you know a character's broken where you boot up a quick play, Jeff's being played. You boot up ranked, Jeff's being played. You watch pro play, Jeff's being played. Like he's everywhere. Like he's good. He's literally good always. He's just broken at the moment.
Yeah. Who do you think the 4.5 winner is? The best, either who got the best nerf or who got the best
It
win?
hurts my soul to say it, but I honestly think Psylocke. She's gonna be so
Really?
rampant next season, I think.
All right. All right. Hear me out. I think the winner of this is Venom.
Okay, you know what? Yes. I actually completely agree. I think they're tied in my eyes. Like the Venom,
That's a huge.
they're
That's
like
so
both of the
good.
buffs they got are so good.
I mean, it's just the fact that like you can mess up your ult now, but it doesn't save them from healing each other still.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it's his ult is gonna be so like it's already strong against tanks because it deletes half their health bar.
Right.
But like half your health gone plus your reduced healed
Dude,
is like
that and then
that is gonna be
Rocket
so hard to
ult,
come back from.
Rocket ult and Venom combo
Oh
might be
my god.
scary, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there's gonna be a lot of combo potential between them again.
I think my 4.0 winner, I'm kind of inclined to want to say Jeff. There is a part of me just a small part of me that wants to kind of say Thor.
I could see it,
Thor has gotten a lot of love this season. There's been more Thors than I ever. He's not the best. He's not the best right now.
but they're still
Um,
improving him.
yeah, he's not the best, but he's still pretty annoying and he's still pretty decent. I mean, he's not decent, but he's definitely definitely be a sleeper in the right hands. He's definitely had a massive jump in terms of like play rates. A lot more people are playing him, and people are loving him right now. He's good, but I think I have to go with you. He's like my honorable mention. I'd say Jeff
Yeah.
is probably the winner. I can tell you who the loser is. Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon sucks right now. Jean Grey hard
Yeah, he
counters him.
does.
Listen to what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Rocket just actually
Rocket
sucks balls right now.
he is ball cancer. It's just,
He actually is. He's just so bad right now,
he's
unfortunately.
in a rough spot right now, and it's because of Jean Grey. But yeah, I'd say Venom is my winner for 4.5, and the winner of this past season probably Jeff. Jeff's in a really strong. I I think they get. I'm sorry. I'm just the only person in the world saying it. The piercing, healing, and damage is just too much. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it can be a little obnoxious, but I don't mind it most of the time.
Him damaging 6 people at once while healing 5 is insane to me. It's just
I
mind
do
blowing.
think they might have to do the thing they did for Loki, like how if where it does less damage to enemies, but it heals your teammates like more, if that makes sense. Like just
Yeah,
make it so it does a little less damage, and then
I
keep the healing the same.
I proposed a pretty awkward change. I thought to myself like, why don't they just do it where it's like, if your teammate is behind the enemy, it doesn't pierce through the enemy, but it can pierce through your teammate. So like if you're healing from
Yeah, it only hits
technically,
the person in front.
yeah, enemies can block the heal technically with their body, but they'll take the damage. So and that would actually stop Jeffs from being able to backline. That's my proposed situation where it's like you can heal through your team, but if it hits an enemy, it's only going to hit that enemy and not multiple. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a weird change. I wouldn't say that would fix it. I'm just throwing out like ideas, but yeah, Chris, I think that's it about for this blah, 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 blah. I think that's it for this podcast. Do you have anything else you want to say beforehand?
No.
No.
I think it's good. I'm actually really excited for Daredevil. I will say. I think I will say nothing. It's just a preference thing. The past like 3 characters have just not been my type of characters. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm happy there's finally one coming out where I think I'll actually like try to like main them or like try to get good at them.
Okay. I'm excited because I mean, I don't know, like it's one of my favorite heroes. I don't really have much. I actually don't really have much more heroes that I would like have a fantasy. What is it called? A fantasy pick for? You know, like a wish
Yeah.
list. I don't really have much more of a wish list. They've kind of got a lot of. I'm pretty generic. I like a lot of the mainstream heroes. I mean, shoot, if you want to add Batman, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Just add Batman into the Marvels. I'll be cool with that. You know, if you want to make that happen with DC, that's never gonna happen.
DC rivals. So
DC
you are
Rivals, DC Rivals collab would be actually fire.
DC partners.
DC, actually, that would be fire, dude. But I will say this. Next week we should have a really fun episode. We've got obviously we're gonna be talking about Daredevil after we have access to it. We're getting obviously a lot more information about the new season. The Ignite tournament is happening tomorrow, so that's very exciting to see. Our fellow old friends are going to be competing still in their own separate teams, so I'm excited to see how that's going to happen. And yeah, you know, I'm really excited for the coming weeks, especially because we're getting like Halloween skins. We're getting a whole bunch of other fun stuff, so that'll be pretty cool. But with that being said, Chris, it's a pleasure to see you again per week. That'd be great to see you next week.
Hmm.
If you guys can, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments below why our opinions are dumb and bad. And tell us why we don't have good opinions. And we'd love to hear from you. With that being said, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.